All right, now we're doing 7Q, number of occurrences. This is by MadMed88, and 84% of people like it. So we're going to write a function that returns the number of occurrences of an element in an array. So here's the examples. R equals this, and then R dot number of occurrences with this as the argument equals this. All right, so right here, you can see it's not a normal function, right? It's array.prototype.number of occurrences. So basically when you see this, when you see prototype, it means we're going to be using this keyword. So let's do console.log this, all right? Test it out. And there we go, we got a 404, ha 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 ha. And you see, basically it's the R, the this is whatever the array is that you're going to do dot number of occurrences, because we're making a method here. All right, so as you see, function doesn't have an argument in it, but we're going to need an argument in there. So that's something that's missing from this. So we got to put in like this. Let's do console.log in to see what that looks like. All right, so 2 and so 4, and we're looking for the number 4 2 times. All right. So now that we've got all that information, what we're going to do here is we're going to declare a result variable. We're going to say let result equal 0, all right, because we're going to do a count with that. Then we're going to say something like for let I equal 0 while I is less, while I is less than this dot length, we're going to say I plus plus, all right? And then we're going to do this and say if this at I equals in, we're going to say result plus plus, all right? And then down here, we're just going to say return result. Let's test that out. All right, and it works. And let's attempt it. Make sure there's no tricks. All right, and that's good. All right, and that's cool and all, but we can also do this in a much more concise manner by using a method. So let's just comment this stuff out and say, and up here, let's do console.log since we're going to use methods on this. Let's say console.log. We'll say this dot filter element and an arrow and then element equals in. All right. So if you don't know about the filter method, basically it's the method that creates a shallow copy of a portion of a given array filtered down to just the elements from the given array that pass the test implemented by the provided function. In our case, it's element equals in. So the syntax we're going to be using that we did use is this dot filter. We had element here, and then a then the arrow here, and then the expression to execute. Pardon me, the test that's implemented. That's what this expression is. So that's the test right there. It's got to be the element equals whatever in is. Now let's test this out. All right, not good. What's the deal with that? Console.log this.filter element equals in. Don't forget that. Test that out. All right, so now we've got the 4 and the 4, and we're looking for 2, and that looks like the length of this. So let's come over here and say dot length. Test that out. All right, we got 2 and 2. Looks good. Let's get rid of the console.log. Replace it with return. Press in to get rid of this parenthesis. Test it out one more time. Looks good. Attempt it. Looks good, and submit it. All right. So you can see this one basically doing the same thing. They're just using the normal syntax in the filter method instead of the arrow syntax. This one here is pretty much doing the for loop that we did. And then here's a reduce method. That's pretty cool. We could have done that, but you know, maybe next time. Let's go to mine, just me on this one. Best practice in my opinion. Very much like it. And we'll see you next time.